What's going on, guys? I hope everyone is having a great day. Now in today's video, I wanted to cover one of the basic essentials that I guarantee each of you already own. I'm talking more basic than bathroom selfies, vineyard vines, and yes, even more basic than all of them Beckys out there in the world. And of course, we're talking about plain tees. Now everyone knows how essential plain tees are to every man's wardrobe because of their simplicity and versatility. With that being said, everyone knows that it's nearly impossible to find the perfect tee, but your boy is like MJ and I take that statement personally. That's why in this video I'll be going over 6 t-shirts all at different price points in the hopes of finding the best tee. Now keep in mind that my rankings, especially when it comes to fit, is based off of my preferences and my body type, so make sure to make your own judgments as well. I will provide the sizes that I bought as well as my upper body measurements throughout the video so that you can easily compare and make those judgments. In terms of my ranking system, I will give each tee a score of 1 to 10 that will take into account fit, quality, and overall value. But before I begin, if at any point throughout the video you like it or find it to be informative, I would really appreciate it if you gave the video a thumbs up. So without further ado, the first tee that I have here is the Everlane Air Crew Tee, and I got this one in a size small. This tee comes in at a price of $24, which is right in the middle of the pack compared to all the other tees. Now by just holding this tee, I can tell that it's extremely lightweight and a bit on the thinner side. Now when looking at the fit, this shirt actually fits pretty well, which honestly is not what I expected. The shirt has a nice slim fit through the chest and waist without being overly tight, and the arm sleeves are nice and tapered with an overall solid sleeve length. It could maybe be a ½ inch shorter if I wanted the perfect fit, but this length is more than satisfactory. The only thing I will say is that the collar is a tad wide for me, but I also just have a smaller neck at 14.5 inches, so that may just be a me problem. Now judging the quality, this tee is made of 100% cotton and is purposely woven loosely in an uneven slub texture for extra breathability. While the breathability and lightweight features are a plus, I can definitely feel like this can shrink up on you if you don't hang dry the tee, so you may just want to be extra careful when washing. Now maybe I'm just not used to extremely lightweight tees, but I feel like I have to be extra gentle when taking this shirt off, because when I tried to take it off the first time normally, I felt like I was almost going to rip the shirt. Again, I'm just not the biggest fan of lightweight tees as one of my basic essentials, so I have to mark it down a few points for quality. With that being said, I'll probably rate this tee a 7.5 out of 10 because even though the shirt is lightweight and can tear a little bit easier, I feel like the fit is actually really great besides just a slightly loose collar. Now the second tee that I have is the Madewell Triblend Allday Crewneck Tee, and this shirt comes in at $29.50. This tee has a little bit of a rougher texture on the exterior, but we'll see if the interior has a different feel. But first, when it comes to fit, this tee fits extremely well. The chest width is basically perfect for my body type, and the length is great as well. I would say that it runs just slightly on the longer end, but definitely isn't major. The arm sleeve length sits right around mid bicep, which I do like, but the only thing I'll say is that I wish the arm width was just a quarter or ½ inch smaller to fit nice and snug on my arm. Now when it comes to the quality, this tee is made from a cotton polyester blend, so it definitely does have a little bit of stretch to it. Now while I said earlier that the outer layer texture is a bit rough, I didn't find any discomfort when actually wearing the shirt. I wouldn't consider the shirt to be extremely soft, but it definitely is comfortable enough to wear regularly. And then lastly, I would consider the shirt to be a medium weight, and so it definitely will keep its shape and isn't flimsy. And with all that being said, I'd give this tee from Madewell a solid 8 out of 10. The main reason why I had to mark it down a few points is because I feel like this would be better priced at $20 rather than $30. And so the overall value is a little bit lower. And now the next tee that I have for you guys is a men's premium tee from Talentless, and this tee comes in at $39. Right off the bat, I can tell that this tee has a premium feel to it because it's much softer than the other 2 tees. Now when it comes to the fit though, this shirt is not what I expected at all. The shirt description stated that it has a relaxed fit, and so I'm either extremely chunky or this tee is definitely more of a slim tapered fit. I actually do like the width at the hips and waist, but the chest area and the armholes especially are definitely a bit too tight for my liking. I can definitely feel my arms losing blood circulation because of how tight the tee is, and so I would say to recommend sizing up, but the thing is, if you're a shorter guy like me at 5 feet 6 inches, the size small I have here is a bit long, and I can only imagine how much longer a size medium would be. Now when assessing the quality, it truly does feel extremely premium and has a ridiculously soft feel for a garment dyed cotton fabric. The collar is nicely ribbed, and so there is a bit of stretch to it, making it much easier to put on, but then the collar quickly compresses again right after and wraps up tightly around your neck. Honestly, if this shirt just fit me better, I'd be going crazy over this tee because of the quality you're getting at this price point. However, because that isn't the case and fit is extremely important when it comes to basic tees, I'll have to rate this tee a 7 out of 10. Now the next tee that I have is the t-shirt from Asket, and this is priced at $45. Now the great thing about Asket is that they actually offer 15 different sizes from extra small to extra large with length options of short, regular, and long. I chose to go with the size small in the short length because I am on the shorter side, but as you will see, I wish I had gotten the regular length. When looking at the fit, this shirt for me almost fits to perfection, but the only thing that is stopping it from fitting perfectly is the shirt length. I'm going to try and return this for the regular length because everything else truly fits great. I love both the chest and arm sleeve widths, and the sleeve length is at my preferred length as well. Hopefully when I return this for the regular length version, this tee will fit perfectly. When it comes to the quality of the shirt, it definitely is more of a premium heavyweight cotton fabric, which will definitely make the shirt extremely durable. Now I will say that the shirt isn't as soft or comfortable as the Talentless tee that I just tried on, but it has a similar or better feel than all the other tees in this video. And then this tee, similarly to the Talentless tee, also has a nice ribbed neckline that really conforms to your neck width. Now overall with this shirt, I'll have to give it an 8.5 out of 10 because of the fit and the premium quality, but I hope that when I return this for the size small in the regular length, I'll be able to grade it up to a 9 or a 9.5. Now the fifth tee that I have here is a Uniqlo Supima cotton tee, and this tee comes in at $14.90. Now at 15 bucks, this tee has a pretty nice overall fit, but I'll judge it objectively like I did with all the other tees. The chest measurement of this shirt fits perfectly on my body, and the shirt length is also perfect, sitting right around mid-crotch. A few shortcomings of this tee though has to be the slightly looser neckline as well as slightly loose armholes. When it comes to the quality, the shirt is made with 100% Supima cotton and has a nice smooth texture finish. I would consider this tee to be a medium weight in that it's not nearly as lightweight as the Everlane tee, but it is definitely lighter than the Asket and Talentless tees. In terms of comfortability, I wouldn't say that it's jaw-dropping comfortable, but it definitely still is comfortable enough to wear regularly as an essential piece. And with this tee only coming in at $15, I would say that this tee has the best value, meaning you get the best bang for your buck. However, with that being said, the tee isn't perfect, and so I'll have to rate it a 9 out of 10. Now the last tee that I have is a jersey t-shirt from Todd Snyder, and this one is in a size small. This tee comes in at a whopping price of $68, and so we'll see if the fit and quality warrant this higher price. Looking at the fit, I'm a bit torn because there are a few things I love about this tee, but then there are also some small deal breakers. I love the chest width as it's a comfortable slim fit, and I also love the width of the arms. However, it would be a tiny bit better if it was just a 1/4 inch looser. The neckline is just a bit too loose for my liking, and the length of the shirt is also a bit on the longer end. Now when it comes to the quality, that's an entirely different story. While I can argue that the Asket or Talentless tee has the most premium feel, this tee is a very close second, but is by far the softest tee out of all of them. They use 100% garment dyed cotton jersey fabric, which is the reason why this tee not only has an extremely premium feel, but is also super soft and stretchy because of the jersey fabric. If this tee had a perfect fit, then I would maybe consider it as one of the top tees in this list. But because the fit isn't that great and the price is astronomical, the overall value of the shirt decreases, and I would have to rate it a 6 out of 10. Alright, so now that we got through all the tees, let's see how each tee ranked up against each other. Now remember that my rankings take into account fit, quality, and overall value, but also keep in mind that something that may not have fit me well may actually fit you great, so hopefully you can make that comparison. So coming in last place with a score of 6 out of 10 or 60%, we have the Todd Snyder tee. Now if we were using the Asian grading scale with these scores, then this would be a D, and if you're Asian, you would know that this stands for don't come home. If you don't get the joke, this basically means that you got a score so low that your parents don't even think that you deserve to come home. But luckily, I'm not that ruthless when it comes to grading, and I actually think that this can find itself in people's homes because of how soft and high quality the tee is. But because the tee just didn't fit my body type well and is also priced at $68, I had to rank it last on my list. Now in 5th place, we have the men's premium tee from Talentless, which got a score of 7 out of 10. Now I will preface this by saying that if the tee did fit me better, it would definitely be in the top 3. But because the tee was a bit long and a little too tight for me, as well as being the second most expensive option at $39, I had to rank it 5th on my list. Moving on to 4th place with a score of 7.5 out of 10, we have the Everlane Air Crew Tee. Now the fit of this tee was nearly perfect, but because this tee just didn't feel as durable because of the lighter weight, this tee isn't one that I would keep. Now finishing it in the top 3 is the Madewell Triblend Allday Crewneck Tee, which received a score of 8 out of 10. This tee had a very similar feel and fit to the Uniqlo tee, but was just double the price, which is why I had to rank it 3rd. Now finishing as a runner-up, we have the Asket t-shirt, which received a score of 8.5 out of 10. Now while this technically finished 2nd, I would consider it more of a 1B because it really depends on whether you prefer quality or affordability. The tee is quite expensive at $45, but the quality is seriously amazing and the fit is great too. Again, the only issue that I had was the length, and that was my fault because I chose to go with the shorter length rather than the regular length, but I'm going to exchange it for the regular size small and I'm expecting the fit to be perfect. But lastly, coming in 1st place in terms of the best bang for your buck, it has to be the Uniqlo Supima cotton tee. The tee is priced at $14.90, but it often goes on sale for $9.90, and the fit and quality are great. You really can't find a better fitting tee at this price point, and so if you want an affordable yet still very high quality tee, then I would definitely recommend to go with the Uniqlo Supima cotton tee. Now again, those are just my rankings, and so I'd love to hear your thoughts and your own rankings based off what you saw in this video. Let me know down in the comments if you agree or just think that I'm crazy. And now that's all that I have for you guys in today's video. Hopefully this video helped you guys find the right basic tee for your body type and budget. If it did, I would greatly appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content similar to this in the future, feel free to subscribe to my channel as I post videos every week. As always, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.